So here we are back where I pruned down my elderberries, and I just want to show you how much they've grown and how much renewal you get when you bring them down to the ground, and the new suckers coming up as well. I had to stand pretty far back to show you this. Again, I cut them almost all the way down to the ground, I don't know, 2 months ago. So, sorry, I got my blueberries and other things in here, but as you can see, these guys are pushing 8 or 9 feet now. That's York. This is Nova, a little bit shorter of a plant. All of these are pushing new big flower heads on all these stalks. And they will also send out, you can see this is one of the smaller canes, big flower heads. And they'll send out secondary growth as well. Not sure where. You can actually see it on some of the York. I'll get in there and get a better shot of that. But again, all this is new growth. You just see all those canes shooting up from the ground around where they are. And big, strong renewal. People think you need to just prune a little here and there or leave last year's canes, and I'm just a big fan of bring them down to the ground and get these big fresh canes and get enormous heads on each of them instead of lots of little shoots off an existing cane and so forth. So let me see if I can just get into the other side here. Again, I encourage you to look back at that video where I pruned them, and yeah, you can see in here, just take a look. This is my Girardi mulberry, dwarf mulberry. Look at all that fruit setting. Tons. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Let's see if I can get one of these canes down. So here you see the secondary shoots on it, and if you could see in there, let me just open it up, you can see already the flower head forming on the top of this York cane. So, and from here you can kind of see in, you can see down to where I pruned them. Many are coming off those prune points, but also coming right out of the ground here. And this patch will just continue to spread. See all these new canes in here. I could just dig these up, give them to friends, or sell them on Facebook. So anyway, that's just a quick update, and they are really getting huge. Actually, I can get you back to another little patch I have on the back side here. A little easier to see. These are a smaller patch. Hey Ziggy, you don't want to miss out, do you? You see something? Nice. It's a smaller patch, more shaded, but they're already 6 feet tall. And again, it's a little easier for me to get in at. So you can see the renewal brings a lot of new canes out of the ground, and then at each prune point, I've got all that growth coming up. And these might be a little further behind, just because this is sort of a shaded spot, but pretty soon these will all have flower heads. I know from last year, as you can see on this shorter one coming up. So I'll have tons of flowers to work with and berries here. So that's what happens when you chop them way back and just let them come up with all fresh growth and new flowers and berries. So that's my elderberries right now, heading towards the end of May.